G'day, just a quick video on the alternator removal for a 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee Eco Diesel. In Australia with the Australian right-hand drive version, how it should be. This here is the alternator. I've already removed it. It's getting attacked by a bird at the moment. Go away. Anyway, so remove the alternator. This is a front-on view, how it sits in the vehicle. It's your top here. So you have your positive terminal connects here, negative on this, and then there's a clip at the back for the voltage control unit module, whatever you want to call it, to the PCM. So it has 4 bolts, studs, whatever you want to say. So one here, one here, one here, one here. The trickiest one's the bottom one, which has a, like a Torx, camera the focus, Torx head sort of on the end there. So you have your 13mm, all of them are 13mm nuts, 13mm nut there, and then to actually remove the stud out of the side of the block, so you can get the alternator out because it just pivots on it, is a Torx head. I didn't have the adequate Torx socket, so I used a, what size did we use? A 7/32 of an inch, and that fit really snug on it, and I was able to remove it. So that was great. Rip that out. So that's the rear bottom. Rear front, it's just a 13mm bolt. Top one has the negative terminal, so that it has a 13mm. Hey, what are you doing? Go away. I don't have a pet bird. I don't know what this bird's doing. He's a bit cray cray. Okay, settle down, bird. 13mm bolt is removed, and then you remove that 13mm, and then that's your last one. So once you've removed the terminals and the plug at the back, 13mm, pull that out. You're able to wiggle it out. Now, as you can see, it's got this vehicle has a serpentine belt, but most vehicles these days. And that was the issue with this, is to get to the serpentine belt, had to remove the overflow for the engine coolant. Also had to remove a couple pipes for the intercooler, and another one there for the intake from the hot side of the, the cold side of the intercooler. So all the hot side piping, one here from the turbo, goes through the intercooler muffler, and this pipe down to there. Then remove this first, sorry. Intercooler, the bird is really annoying. Hey, go away. Back. Too bad it's not a chicken. Anyway, so rip that out, 2 bolts. Bolt here, another bolt under this paneling you can get to with the open-ended spanner. Always I did 3 clips to take out, one there, one there, one there. You can jiggle this up out of the way enough and get to it. So one of the intercooler pipes goes down here, put a sock over it, and up to this here, other side of the muffler, over to here, and then your hot pipe, so the cold side intercooler coming out. Now that was to get to remove this cover. Get up. Just have to believe me, there's a cover down there. This plastic cover fits over the majority of the serpentine belt and the pulley. Light in there. So you see there, that's the pulley. Below that, some radiator hose you could also remove to help you out. And down here is a 15mm, zoom in, nice focus, bolt there. This one here, 15mm spanner, and we put pressure on that so it turns, and that loosens the serpentine belt. As you can see, nice and loose. And you can then get the alternator off. Down here is where the alternator lives. I'm not a photographer obviously, or a videographer. 2 bolts at the bottom there, and your 2 bolts at the top. So it's pretty easy to get out. You sort of wiggle it past these cables in the computer module, and it should be pretty straightforward from there. Just the only issue is removing that cover to access the how to loosen the serpentine belt. So there's about 4 of these with 10mm. 10mm little bolts on the cover, and you'll be sweet. That's about it really. Any questions, shoot me a question in the comment. Comes out pretty easy. I did this price of my new alternator. Got on sale for $6.50 Australiano dollars. Looks like they threw a bird in as well, but the bird was already here. Not my bird, but he's a bird. And yeah, these are common. Apparently there was a recall for the 3.6 litre petrols with the same alternator. They just didn't recall the diesel because they're tight asses. And when they go, the car just completely stops. You lose all power, you can't steer, you can't do anything. It's quite dangerous. So yeah, we go with that. Anyway, shoot me a comment if you have any questions. Put in the comments.